John Shelby, the third of the Shelby brothers, is an intriguing mix of strength, loyalty and intelligence, especially when compared to his brothers. Unlike Thomas, John doesn't possess the same level of ambition and is happy with a simpler, more satisfying life. Although he is a veteran, like his brothers, John shows the least sign of PTSD among them. John, much like Arthur, displays a dominant and assertive personality. He is the perfect soldier, someone who follows orders without hesitation, without complaint and without asking too many questions. In contrast to Arthur, who often reacts impulsively and emotionally, John has better control over his emotions. He operates in a more controlled manner and is less tending to emotional outbursts, which make him a more stable member of the Shelby family. His ability to follow commands and avoid being overwhelmed by emotion make him an especially efficient enforcer within the family hierarchy. While John doesn't think independently at the beginning of the series and heavily relies on Thomas, we see him gradually become more self-reliant by season 2. He manages the betting shop because he is good with numbers and people. This demonstrates that John is fundamentally intelligent and a reliable team member. His work is precise and clean, which make him a valuable asset to the family business. However, compared to Thomas, John remains more of a follower than a leader. His wife Esme, who is more intelligent and analytical, supports him in tapping into his blue side, helping him to think more independently and strategically.
Right. I think there's a few things we need to get straight between the rest of us.
You think?
Yeah.
John is an incredibly loyal person. He places his family and their values above all else and stands firmly by his brother's side. This loyalty is also reflected in his social and friendly nature. John fosters a positive dynamic within the team and promotes a sense of unity. He shows a strong protective side, especially when it comes to his children. Unlike Thomas, who often sacrifices personal relationships for the sake of the family business, John demonstrates a strong desire to maintain a family life. However, despite these strengths, John has a naive side that sometimes leaves him vulnerable. For example, in season 1 he intends to marry Lizzie, even though it's obvious that she is unfaithful to him. John either overlooks or ignores the warning signs, showing a degree of naivety. This naivety and his emotional side make him a potential target for manipulation, though not the same extent as Arthur. John has a light-hearted, humorous side that sets him apart from his brothers. While Arthur is often consumed by rage and Thomas by his ambition, John frequently provides comic relief even in tense situations. This side of John brings balance to the otherwise grim world of the Shelbys, helping the family cope with the pressure of their environment. His humor isn't just a personality quirk, it plays a key role in diffusing tension and maintaining unity among the family members.
What's our mission, boy? To stick it to the Lee family, Arthur! That's right.
Like Arthur, John is part of the family's executive force, helping control the Shelby family's criminal enterprises. However, unlike Arthur, John fits the description of a beta male, though not in a negative sense often portrayed in mainstream culture. In a pack, Arthur is the alpha male, while Thomas is the sigma male. That's why Thomas is metaphorically speaking the strategic king, while Arthur takes on the role of the army general. Therefore, John is the assistant general who supports Arthur in leading the Shelby army. But there are scenarios where John steps into a leadership role, such as in the betting shop where he is the alpha male within his own team. With the intellectual support of Esme, John even has the potential to develop into a sigma male, a more strategic thinker. We see early signs of this in season 2, when John starts thinking more independently and re-evaluating his role within the family.
And in the past year, the Shelby Company Limited has been making £150 a day. What I want to know is why are we changing things?
Though John often follows Thomas' lead without question, there is an undercurrent of brotherly competition. Deep down, John seeks validation from Thomas, looking for approval as someone who is more than just a foot soldier. This desire to be seen as an equal is why John grows frustrated at times, especially in season 2 and 3, when Thomas makes major decisions without consulting him. John's growing need for independence and recognition highlights a significant aspect of his psychology, the struggle to step out of Thomas' shadow while still remaining loyal to him.
Oh yeah, Okay. Yeah, it's all secret service, blah, blah, blah. We're a couple of toy soldiers. Do this, John. Do that, John. Kill your teacher, John!
In Season 1, John follows Thomas' order. In Season 2, John questions Thomas' order. In Season 3, John rebels against Thomas' order. And in Season 4, John dies due to Thomas' order. Under different circumstances had John left the Shelby family. He might have started his own business and become a successful and wealthy man. He would have wisely invested his money and built a stable fortune for himself. However, in the world of the Peaky Blinders, John sacrifices his life for the Shelby family. In conclusion, John Shelby is exactly the kind of business partner you want on your team. His assertiveness and ability to reliably carry out orders make him highly effective. At the same time, his loyalty and social nature help create a positive team dynamic. While he is not the strategic mastermind of the family, John is an essential part of the Shelby business. The one who carries out commands, upholds loyalty, and strengthens the sense of unity. If you're building a team in any field, make sure you have a John Shelby on it. In psychology, people like him are referred to as glue. They hold the team together. This is why we see the family become more fractured and separated after Season 4, following John's death. Did you find this video interesting? Are you curious to explore your own personality structure? Book a personalized analysis today. Click the link in the description to schedule your introductory talk now.